Many merchants don't guard against these hands, even though they annually steal $2 billion, more than all the nation's burglars and stick-up men combined. They are the hands of the shoplifter.
What is this?
Store security, ma'am. Would you mind coming to the manager's office?
I certainly do mind.
Ma'am, how does it happen you don't have receipts for these things?
I threw them away.
Come with me.
You're going to be very sorry for this.
Oh, you're looking at the same card.
Yeah.
Now you know what a squirmalunk looks like.
I'd like to have one for a pet. Cindy will just die. She's my best friend back home.
Where's home?
Lafayette, Indiana.
Oh, really? Have you been out here long?
No, since August. My father's vice president at the university, and my mom teaches there. She used to teach before I was born,
Hi.
and then...
Who's next?
Oh, you can go.
Oh, thank you, dear. That's very sweet of you. I'm on my lunch break.
That'll be 53 cents, ma'am. Thank you, and come again.
Bye. I hope your friend is into squirmalunks.
That'd be 53 cents also. I see you're into squirmalunks.
The average housewife does about 90% of her family shopping and more than 85% of the nation's shoplifting. She is a typical amateur shoplifter. She may feel your store owes her something, that such a small item won't be missed. Her purchase came to $13.50. Most supermarkets operate on a very low profit margin. The theft of a 99-cent item represents a substantial loss based on what this housewife purchased. And she'll probably be back tomorrow or the next day.
Come on, Ange, I'm leaving.
Ernie, what's the matter with you?
I got them from the skater's boutique.
Boy, you're really selling space sometimes. Hey, where'd you buy those?
Who bought anything?
Ernie, why?
I just wanted to.
But you don't even skate.
That's not the point.
Then what is the point?
Look, a store like that, nobody's gonna miss what I took.
Still.
Okay, look, I'm sorry I told you about it.
Well, gee, you don't have to get mad. I don't understand, that's all.
I did it because I wanted to. I was bored. I thought it would be fun.
Oh.
And I'm glad I did it.
You are?
Yeah. Because I feel good. And it feels good to feel good.
Men also pull this trick, stuffing meat, cigarettes, or other items down their trousers and covering it with their shirt. Placing tags inside the wrapping can eliminate much of this. Switching containers, putting expensive items into cartons formerly containing inexpensive items, is a popular trick. An alert cashier will notice all tears and broken seals.
He's a total fox.
Let's go to Hartwig's.
They don't want you in there with ice cream.
I'm finished anyway.
Well, I'm not.
I'll meet you there in a little bit.
The shoplifter knows the hand is quicker than the eye of an unobservant salesperson. It's the hands that do the stealing. The amateur shoplifter may steal because she can't resist an opportunity to get something for nothing, because of need, for the thrill of it, for luxuries, for psychological reasons. Shoplifters come from all economic levels.
Anybody chasing me?
How are you going to explain it to your parents?
I don't have to count for every cent of my allowance. I could have bought them.
Then why didn't you?
We're fun this way. Come on.
It's easy to slip items under her knitting. Beware of customers bringing bags, boxes, or any large container into your store. No, these slacks weren't exactly what she wanted. The green ones are. Use the check system. Make sure everything is returned. This woman gambles that a bag from another store will not be searched. It's better for the purse to be too large than too small. Wearing a rain cape on a sunny day should arouse your interest. Some shoplifters don't always hide their thefts. They merely exchange their old for your new. Here's a happy customer. Happy that the clerk wasn't alert. Didn't check inside the cooler.
How do you feel?
Scared.
What's to be scared about? Even if you're caught, all you're doing is putting 2 sweaters on one hanger.
They didn't know why.
So what? They still couldn't do anything about it. Could they?
I guess not. Just hope she doesn't see me.
Come on, I know just what I'm going to say to her. Now, go on.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Well, it sounds like you're into the squirmel once again.
Hi. I just heard something funny outside.
Oh, what was that?
This little boy was riding in a shopping cart, and he started to stand up, and his mom told him to sit down, and he said he didn't want to. And so she said, well, let me hold you. And he brushed her hand away, and he grabbed a hold of his sleeve and said, I'll hold me.
You just can't believe the things that kids will say, can you?
Oh, you sure can't.
Oh, my grandson just does me in sometimes.
How old is he?
2 last June.
Oh, they're adorable at that age.
Yeah. I just wish I could see him more often. They live in Kansas City.
Oh, that is far away.
He was trying to learn to say shoe.
I'm taking these 2 to try on.
All right, dear.
He was trying to learn to say shoe.
Yet, and he was trying so hard. And he squinted up his little face and he said, "Joosh."
Oh, isn't that cute?
He calls me Tito.
How did he start that?
I really don't know. He just started calling me that. And, of course, even my daughter and son-in-law call me that now. You didn't have time to try those on, did you?
No, when I held them up, I realized they were too big.
Oh, would you like to see a smaller size?
No, thank you.
With the aid of this clever booster box, only 2 seconds are needed to steal an expensive camera. Here is another type of booster box. It's carried by the shoplifter for the convenience of his companion. Not all packages are what they seem to be. The cleverly arranged ribbons conceal the opening in this box.
Cleopatra will be thrilled.
Okay, little lady, thank you.
Hey, this is a good one. I think I've got this record already. Yes, but it's awful scratched. Gosh, I hate to spend the money and buy it all over again. Sneak it in here or there easily. They wouldn't notice. Anyway, I don't have to decide now. If they catch me with it, I can apologize and pay for it.
You may convince yourself on the spur of the moment that an apology and sweet talk will get you out of trouble. That just isn't so anymore.
They have so much stuff here. How can they keep track of all of it? There's no way.
It may look to you as if you can get away with stealing.
Marty, you want to call security, please?
Oh boy, am I in trouble. This is it. No, let me go. I'm no thief.
Wait here.
I never took anything before. I won't do it again, I promise.
Stay there.
Please, not that.
Your name?
Don't write my name. Not a record.
Your age?
Don't let it be on my record.
The key to defeating this rising tide of shoplifting lies with you, the observant store employee. Even the cleverest shoplifter cannot steal from you if you realize that quick, courteous service to customers is your primary function. Police and retail security reports reveal that the most effective solution to shoplifting is the prevention of the theft. To steal from you and your store, the shoplifter must have 2 favorable conditions: merchandise to steal and privacy to steal it. Since you are in the business to sell merchandise, you must display your wares. The stress, therefore, must be on the reduction of the shoplifter's sense of privacy. You can do this by doing the best job of selling you can.
Corny. Honey.
Corny, what's this all about?
Thank you, Harry. Mr. and Mrs. Payne, I'm Sergeant Judd in the Juvenile Division.
How do you do? Now, what's happened? Why were you arrested?
Cornelia was placed under arrest by a security officer at Hennepin Plaza. A store clerk there has accused her of shoplifting.
Shoplifting? I don't understand.
Can you tell us what happened?
I'm sorry, I don't have the official report yet. It takes time.
Surely some information.
I'd suggest that you take your daughter home now and come back tomorrow. We can go into it in detail then.
All right.
Can you make it at 10 o'clock?
We can arrange it.
Good. All right, Cornelia, you're free to go home with your parents now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I wonder, can't you tell us anything more?
A little, but I'd prefer not to. I'd rather you got it from her.
Okay.
Articles displayed on the counter's edge are easily stolen. An observant sales clerk would notice the clothing difference between mother and child, raincoat and sunsuit. This man had a profitable day. It's good merchandising to display as few articles on the counter as possible. A booster would hesitate to take a loan item since it would immediately be missed and draw attention to his presence. On a rainy day, this shoplifter simply palms the tag and walks out of the store. Stealing larger items requires more self-possession. It is estimated that 1 of every 60 customers to enter your store tomorrow will try to steal something.
We're trying to be reasonable about this, but you have to help.
What can I do?
You can help us figure out why it happened.
I don't know, Daddy.
Well, think about it. What if I went down the street and robbed a bank? Do you think they'd let me off if I just said, I don't know why I did it?
Maybe it was because I was bored.
Oh, come on, Corny. I'm not going to buy that for a minute.
David.
All right, she's bored and she's still a little lonely. I can understand that. But it doesn't give her any right to go out and steal.
I'm trying to explain, Daddy.
Subject was detained and parents notified by Sergeant Ellen Judden at 4:40 p.m. Signed the reporting officer, Edward M. Dayton. Did you understand all of that, Cornelia? Is it the same way as you remember it?
Yes.
It's exactly the way she told us yesterday.
Good.
What happens now, Sergeant?
Well, I have to file a report. But generally, in a first offense, my recommendation is followed.
Cornelia, shouldn't you tell Sergeant Judden about the other times?
I did yesterday.
Yes, she said that this was the 3rd time she'd done something like this. But when I said first offense, I meant in terms of apprehension.
What alternatives have you?
Well, fortunately, she only took something from 1 store.
What does that mean?
Well, a single case of shoplifting is a misdemeanor, and that's why I can handle this myself. 2 different stores is proof that the subject entered with the intent of stealing. Under the law, that's burglary.
Burglary?
Yes, and it's a felony. And very frequently, the subject can go to prison.
Sergeant Judden, you said that you had the authority to handle this yourself.
Yes, I could just turn her over into your custody if I'm convinced that this is not going to happen again.
Sure it won't.
You have our word.
Cornelia, I'd like to ask you a question. Does it bother you that you took something that belonged to someone else?
Now it does.
But it didn't at the time.
No. I thought those stores would never miss what I took.
Well, let me tell you about those stores. Shoplifting is such a big problem for them that some of them are literally forced out of business because of it.
Really?
It's true. Their profits are just wiped out by theft, and they just close. 2 stores in the Mallory Mall closed last month, and that was the reason. Put quite a few people out of work. Well, what do you think?
About what?
Well, about you. Do you think if I let you go, we'll have any more trouble?
No, ma'am.
Okay. We'll return the things that you stole, and you can go home now.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sergeant Judden.
You won't see her again.
I'm sure I won't. Cornelia? Good luck.
Professionals often work in pairs. No one could be more casual than this customer. despite all the activity going on behind her. She is the shield. Often a hidden zipper allows a lifter to do her own stuffing while the partner acts as a lookout. Here is a shoplifter making her selection while her companion serves as lookout. The chosen dress is placed under her arm temporarily. She doesn't plan to carry it out. She'll wear it.
Sorry, these won't do.
That's right. She's wearing the stolen dress under her own.
Hi there, can I help you? No, thanks, just browsing. Okay. Do you carry hairbrushes?
No, we don't. You might try the drugstore.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Katie. Wow. Hey, Corny, listen, I saw this great scarf and clothes. You wouldn't... Come on, let's go.
Corny, don't. You know what they told you about taking from 2 different stores?
What? Nothing.
All book-carrying customers are avid readers. A shoplifter has struck. Don't allow empty hangers on racks.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi. What's this?
We're closing.
You are? Why?
Well, the national office looked at his computer and decided the store wasn't carrying its load. Seen any squirmalunks today?
But I don't understand. I see a lot of people in your store.
Oh, our business hasn't been that bad, but by the time they figure the losses...
Losses? What losses?
Shoplifting, mainly. We just haven't been able to lick it.
Do people who build apartments know what it's like to raise chickens? It's not that I blame my parents. Where will you be working?
I don't know, really. I think I'll go see my grandson before I worry about that.
In Kansas City.
Well, how did you remember that?
He calls you Tito.
He sure does.
I hope everything works out okay for you.
Thank you, dear. That's very sweet of you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, the scarf. I'm really sorry. I almost forgot to pay for it.
Oh. Well, the sale doesn't start until tomorrow, but I'll give you the discount anyway.
Thank you.
Here you see actual footage of a professional shoplifter at work. She is about to commit a theft. No one in the supermarket knows what is taking place. She stacks these stakes neatly, too neatly. To an unobservant salesperson, she may appear to be an average housewife. But an alert salesperson will notice the large coat, full skirt and big purse. These make for quick and easy concealment of merchandise. Notice how easily she slips the stakes under her dress, holding them between her legs.
Wow, did she catch you or what? Now that was smooth. I love the way you just paid for it like you're going to do it all along. What's the matter?
Corny?
Katie, can I have that? What are you going to do with it? Take it back. Why? If you want it, you're just going to have to buy it. I'm sorry.
Sure. Corny? Corny, wait!
This man appears interested in a suit. His companion is even more interested. Female boosters can take 3 or 4 suits, including hangers, in one motion, holding them between their legs with comparative ease. Sometimes a partner will enter the store first, select the suits to be stolen, and put them on the end of the rack for easy identification by the confederate who will do the stealing. If a professional shoplifter can get an item between her legs without you seeing that item, she can steal it. This method can be used in any store to steal almost any item.
Ma'am, I stole this a little while ago.
You what?
I want to give it back.
Well, now I understand.
Yeah. I took it and I want to return it. Do you want me to wait while you get somebody?
Well, I guess since you did bring it back, we're not going to have any more trouble with you?
No, ma'am, you're not.
I guess that's all there is to it.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Now that took guts. Hey, come on, let's go get some ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be in this place. God, I'm so nice I could barf.
Don't say that, Corny.
Let's get some ice cream at Farley's.
Well, the dentist told me to take it easy on stuff with sugar.
Get a diet ice cream cone.
Okay.
See you later.
Care if we come?
No, come on.
Go.
Or a diet hot with Sunday. Or a diet banana split with diet whipped cream.
I don't think you're so darn nice.
Good.
Oh, come on.
Don't be a fool when it comes to lifting. You better stop before you do. You know the consequences. Better stop before you do. You better stop before you do. You better stop before you do.